Hi, it's been a long time since my last video blog. Now I know why people have trouble keeping these up on YouTube and stuff like that. It takes a lot of effort to sit down in front of this, figure out what I'm going to say, record, blah, 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 get it up. So anyway, sorry it's been so long. It's been over a month since my last vlog. Excuse me, I lost my voice sometime in March. Still has not come back. Been a crazy month. I kept trying to vlog, but just too much to talk about. So I'm going to see if I can do this under 10 minutes. I'm 43 seconds. Okay. May 18th, I had my first surgery, which was a lumpectomy, and they removed 2 tumors from my left breast. One was 4 centimeters, which I thought was going to be 2, and then the other one was very small, a couple of millimeters, but like right next to it. Multifocal cancer, I guess it's called. And then they took 15 lymph nodes out from under my left arm, which was the worst part of the surgery. Limited my movement for a long time, but it's come back. I can actually get my arms over my head. Went really well. Anna came down from Northern California, stayed with me for a couple days, took really good care of me. Thank you, Anna. Can't thank you enough for that. And then 2 weeks ago, I had a second surgery. They had to go back in because they found on the margins of the tumor, so if this is the tumor, margins are here, they want to have the margins clear by a millimeter or 2. And when they took out the tumors, they checked it and they found precancerous cells very close to the edge of the margin, so they went in and took out more tissue, just to make sure there was no more cancer. So that surgery went really well, very easy, so well that Mark and I actually went and had lunch at Denny's right after the surgery, and which was great. Doctor said I'm healing really well from both surgeries. She was really surprised how well I've been healing. So that hopefully bodes well for the future of what I have to deal with chemo and radiation. Really grateful that all I had to have was lumpectomy. I'm really hard on my self-image. I can't imagine those of you who I know who've gone through a mastectomy or a bilateral mastectomy, which means removing the breast. I don't know how you do it. This has been really hard on my self-image, and being in this relationship that's still fairly new, it was really hard. But I'm lucky to have a really amazing man in my life who still makes me feel like I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. And anyway, it's been the hardest thing. Although the scars aren't very big, they're still there. And I didn't realize how hard it was going to hit me until he came back from Cannes and hadn't seen me since my surgery, and I was kind of terrified about him seeing me, but he's an amazing guy. So anyway, since then things have been good. I'm waiting to hear from the oncologist. I'll probably hear from them on Monday and set up an appointment with them, and then set up chemotherapy and radiation and all of that stuff. I had 2 kind of weird days, both since the second surgery. Day or 2 after the second surgery, I got very sick all of a sudden, very nauseous, and felt like I had a fever, and I got really shaky. And my beautiful caregiver team, unfortunately all of them were tied up or busy or far away, and it took a while for me to get through to somebody who'd come and take care of me. And I realized I panicked, and I'm so sorry, you all are so beautiful and understanding, but I freaked myself out. And Tracy came down and took care of me again. Thank God for you people. Brought me soup and Tylenol, and held my hand and calmed me down. So thank you, Tracy. And then yesterday, I was teaching, and my incision has had a little fluid leaking out every once in a while, but nothing more than a Band-Aid or a gauze pad. But yesterday, I felt a little wet spot while I was teaching, and I went into the bathroom, and my incision had opened by like this much. Tiny, tiny bit, but just enough to let a lot of this fluid that's accumulated in my breast to leak out in a copious way. Called the doctor, and she said, well, either go to the emergency room or find some like surgical tape. and see if you can tape it up. Well, you try taping your boob this way by yourself. Incredibly difficult. The wonder that is Mark came to my rescue again, and went to this little Mexican urgent care by his place, figuring they would do it. They wouldn't do it. So we ended up in his bathroom with a plethora of supplies from CVS, and he very elegantly taped my boob back together. So no leakage today. It's been fine, and it's kind of normal. It was just my incision had opened up a little bit. So, but again, very scary because I don't know what to do. I didn't know that was going to happen. It scared the crap out of me, and he took very good care of me and made sure I was fine. It's been just a roller coaster. It's been up and down. I have such great people who take care of me, and my job has been great, and everybody's really understanding. I had a self-portrait in a Atwater Village art walk last night. It's been a crazy weekend. I'm sorry, it's been insane. I can't even keep my brain straight. Mark, again, awesome guy. After taping my boob up, took my painting down to Atwater because I didn't have a car, and I had expected to be teaching, but the leaking boob prevented me from teaching the rest of the day. So he took my portrait down there while he was on his way to another event. And we went to the art walk last night, and thank you for everyone who showed up. Sandy and Damien and Tia, thank you for helping me get into this beautiful event. It was amazing. Lots of incredible art, beautiful music. There were prizes awarded for best in show and stuff like that. I didn't win. I didn't really expect to. My artwork tends to be a little more conventional than what juries are going to vote for. But anyway, the self-portrait was supposed to be an ongoing thing through my treatment, and because I got accepted into this art walk, I had to finish it really quick. And it was really kind of difficult when I got it done. I knew I liked it, and I knew it was exactly what I wanted because I couldn't look at it. It overwhelms me with emotion every time I see it. Embedded in it, and the photograph doesn't show it very well, but embedded in it are hospital bracelets and paperwork and secret little things in the corners that mean the world to me and that are kind of represent my world right now, which is sort of chaos and on its head, and also sort of very black and white at the same time. So the portrait was really hard to look at. When Mark and I walked into Heartbeat House last night and I saw it there, I had to turn around and walk out because it overwhelmed me. But I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I have that outlet. So which I'm going to put it up here somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to try and wrap it up so it's not longer than 10 minutes. Sorry it's so long. It's been a crazy time. You can follow my actual written blog at diaryofamidlifecrisis.blogspot.com. I update that more often because it's easier. And also the Give Forward Fund has been a godsend. Thank you all for donating. It's really, really difficult for me to ask for help and to ask for money. But you've saved my life with your donations because I haven't had to worry about paying my rent and paying my phone bill and buying simple things like good bras to support my left boob, because my whole life right now is this big. It's the size of my left boob. And it's been a godsend. So the campaign goes to the end of June. If you can contribute even a hug, you can go and contribute a hug. That would be awesome. Anyway, I'll try to update after I talk to the oncologist. Comic-Con's coming up. I'm trying to plan my chemo around Comic-Con to keep my geek card, because I'm that big of a geek. I have to plan my cancer treatment around Comic-Con. So hopefully I'll update you before that and let you know what's going on. Again, my caregiving team, I don't know what to say, Tracy and Marie and Anna and Zadra and Monica, and I'm missing somebody, Mark, of course, and Patty and all of you and all the peripheral, Andy and Eric and Brad. And I love you guys. I wouldn't be able to get through this without you, and I hope you know that, and I hope someday I can repay you, because I don't know where I'd be without you guys. So, gosh, the last one I was sitting crying, and I can't, this seems to be a theme. Anyway, thank you so much for your interest and your support, and I will hopefully talk at you all soon. Thanks.